standing in the GM Performance Parts trailer. This is an absolutely beautiful rig. It's brand new, it was just debuted in April. And of course, in checking out the GM Performance line, I ran into a good friend of mine, none other than GM's product integration manager, Dr. Jamie Meyer. Doctor, welcome to your own trailer.
Well, thanks, James. Thanks for coming over and stopping by and seeing this amazing rig. We appreciate your support.
Thank you very much. I'll tell you, this is unbelievable. Don't think I've ever seen anything in my life like it. We're standing in front of your Ls7 engine. This is your pride and joy. You describe it here as your 7 liters of pure troublemaker. That's a pretty bold statement. What's the deal with the Ls7?
Well, James, you know, this is really an amazing engine. Amazing that it comes from an OEM. This is the exact engine you can get in a brand new Z06 Corvette. It's a 427 cubic inch monster. It is a small block, but this thing has, you know, a forged steel crankshaft, titanium rods down low. It's all set up for big RPM, big horsepower. The heads flow 370 CFM on the intake stock. You know, big lift camshaft. But you know what, in a brand new production Corvette, this thing will get 30 miles per gallon. It still make 505 horsepower, 470 pound-feet of torque. GM Performance Parts sells these things in the crate. You can put it in your older Chevy product, put it in your hot rod, whatever application you want. So a gorgeous piece of equipment. You know, you and I have been around the racing scene for years. You know, that kind of stuff that I just mentioned, all the titanium hardware, the nice valve train, the big head. You and I used to have to spend tens and tens of thousands of dollars to get a 427 that did stuff like this. You know, we've got these things for around $15,000 in the crate.
Now, this is considered the pinnacle of the Ls7 or the LS engine line. You guys also offer the components to build these, cylinder heads, blocks, manifolds, but also crate engines. I saw over in the corner there you have a carbureted LS engine also.
Yeah, we've got the carbureted LS2 over in the corner. That one's rated at 440 horse. The LS2 comes in the base Corvette, 400 and 400, or the GTO, or the SSR. But again, we sell an LS2 crate engine or the carbureted version, 364 cubic inch. That one would be fun too. You'd enjoy that one a lot.
Let's go take a look at it. This is that LS2 engine that we were just talking about with Dr. Jamie, and I'm standing here with none other than Lisa Reffett, marketing manager for GM Performance Parts, and also a very accomplished street legal drag racer. Lisa, welcome. You got a beautiful piece of hardware here.
Thank you very much. What we have here is the LS2 440. We took the LS2 that they designed for the C6 Corvette, and we decided that we wanted to make it so any type of individual could put it in their street rod or performance car. So we took the EFI intake off this particular motor and we put a carbureted intake on it, and we came up with 440 horse.
Wow. Now this is the same exact, just so I understand, the LS line, you've got the LS7, it's the pinnacle.
Yes. Now
this is some LS2 technology, it's the same platform, and there's actually upgrades that GM Performance Parts offers for this engine.
Yes, we have our LS2 CNC heads. That is, when you put that in our LS hot cam, it makes over 500 horse on the dyno.
Okay, now also, you talked about a configurator that you guys have on your website on gmperformanceparts.com. You can actually build your own virtual engine and figure out just how big your power upgrades are?
Yes, what we decided to do is we took our entire line of crate engines, and we saw all the way from our Gen 1 to our LS to our big block. And we said, okay, now everybody wants to know, what does a cylinder head really make horsepower and torque-wise? What does this cam do? What does this rocker arm do? So from that, we decided, let's build the ultimate dyno. And let's have it, you know, let's run all the engines again on the dynos, put all these on so it's fresh. This is the real data, and that way you know what you get if you go to put it on the same dyno or a similar dyno at your speed shop.
That's fantastic. Now, we don't race dynos, but you know, since you're such an accomplished drag racer, and I kind of set some of those rules and regulations for years, on camera, I've decided to issue a challenge. Behind us, we've got a racing simulator that's in the GM Performance trailer, and what do you think about you and I knocking heads there in your racing simulator?
I think we need to go for it.
All right, let's go for it. I'm here with Warren Johnson, 6-time NHRA Pro Stock champion. Warren's giving me a little tips. I'm about to score off with Lisa in the 572 Drag Race Challenge. All right, Warren, tell me, what do I got to do to get the edge here? All right. Warren, I appreciate that, buddy. It's time to take on Lisa Ruffett. Well, I listened to Warren Johnson and got a few tips that allowed me to cut a 409 light. Lisa, this is one case where the non-racer, being me, actually took out the accomplished real racer, being Lisa. What do you have to say about that?
I should have taken some tips from Warren.
Well, if you wander on the GM Performance Parts trailer at an event near you, maybe you should take some tips from Warren and maybe you'll end up in the winner's circle too.